What is going on, everybody? It is Tuesday. It is shaping up to be a really interesting day in the market today. So finally, SPY has gotten to this 200 moving average here. We're starting to get above it. We pretty much closed directly on top of it. But pre-market here, we're starting to get above it, starting to push a little higher here. Looking for longs, absolutely, for a pullback to 274 that starts to hold. I mean, this thing, it's got plenty of room to run if we end up getting above. We got the channel trend line, but then after that, really, it looks like 280 is the next stop. I mean, maybe something in this candle here. I mean, the 60 doesn't really tell me too much besides that yesterday's close. I mean, maybe a little bit before 280. Either way, definitely pay attention to it. There's a bunch of other stocks like Facebook and Nvidia and Baba that are all at really close breakout points right now. I mean, they've been making triangles and fake and breaking one way or the other. Facebook had that huge gap up and looking like it's getting ready to drop and maybe get like a gap close or something there. So depending on what the market does, you know, some of these trades are going to set up to be really good. Some of them maybe not so much. But I got a few gap stocks that I'm looking at. Not only 4 of them, so really not too much of anything, but we'll look for a MGX trade here if we can get something. Had a huge run up all morning so far. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback, but also wouldn't be surprised to see it keep going. So let's see what happens here. 500 is going to be way too big. I think 30 might be about right where I want it. 30 cents off of this, because the spread's going to be pretty ugly too. Wow, this first minute, I don't know what just really happened here. It's really slow. I'm not really seeing anything. I don't really know where this volume came from all of a sudden. I'll keep an eye on it here. More selling. Lots of selling. T's kind of interesting too. Gapping down a ton. Kind of getting like a failed push here. Breakout higher from this range. Huge volume. Also huge sellers. I don't really know what I'd want to do here. I don't really think I have anything here. I've been seeing some really weird pre-market action on this one. Pretty much the exact same thing we're seeing right now. Same level too. Just hidden buyers and hidden sellers getting stuck at one price level. That's 1710. SPY is ripping up right now. TV's about to lose it. Yeah, seller's just too much right now. I mean, that's a lot, and it's been this entire duration too. Oh, look at all that. Somebody taking them out now. GNX, not really doing anything still. I guess I'm looking at Tiva for an opening range play. That's the 4th minute now. And what really looks good. Spy still moving up. The video is actually not too bad. Yeah, no. I can't short Tiva. It's just, that doesn't make sense. Moving up. Maybe something in Baba up here above 171. Our risk is just so big. Ooh, Tesla just lost it. Shoot. It's coming right into support, so actually I shouldn't take it. There's support at 310 and then 309.65. So there it is right there. I don't trust it. The market's still ripping up, so clearly volume looking like it wants it though, but I don't think I'm gonna take that. Apple not looking too bad here. Came down, pop back up. Getting close. What's my stop? Okay, I can't ignore it. ATVI looks really good here for some kind of VWAP play. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, this is it right here. 500. It's kind of failing. I want to see the 40s. I saw a little bit on the tape. No, there it is. It's getting bought back up. That was a really bad entry, but definitely got bought back up there, so I'm in this. Yeah, not thrilled about that entry. That was certainly less than ideal. Huh. Well, now we got an issue because there's a hidden seller here at 50. SPY's still pushing higher. Come on, we need to break him. Really don't want to have to. He's just too big. We're not getting anywhere. The SPY is exploding right now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit off into that. That was probably a little too slow. Well, I'm looking for about 90 here. 44 obviously is going to be an issue. I'm going to change my stop because my entry was so ugly, really. Gotta play defense first. SPY is just exploding right now. I mean, the SPY is blasting off. Looking for 90s. Oh my god, the SPY is unreal. Yeah, we're getting kind of stuck here. Might have to deal with the pullback. I'm gonna stick with 30 for right now because it shouldn't get too much farther. And if it wants to do another VWAP, it's just gonna have to do another VWAP. There was a hidden buyer, now there's not. Let's see what happens. Give me a really good spot for new stop loss here. Probably just put it under VWAP. Looks like 34. Need 90s. Big sellers got above. Still pushing, still pushing. Come on. Touch 90, need to get above. Think so. Still 200. See what happens up here at 44. Start taking smaller partials. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit. We might come off it for another pullback, but so far, really good start to this trade. Got 150. Still underneath break even for now, so it looks like 40. So I'll still hold. Excel's losing it. I hate to take my eyes off of this trade, but Netflix is kind of set. Yeah, no, not anymore. Doesn't make sense to short anything. I don't know why I would want to short anything when the market has gone up a point in the first 12 minutes of the day. Break above 44, take another 50. There it is. Still got 100 shares left. I got 44.35 as next resistance, so looking for 30s to take off. Solid moves. Alright, getting kind of stuck up there a little bit, so I'll take it. Alright, 50 writing as long as possible. So Apple just came down here. 9 is not exactly where I'd like to see it, but price action itself right on top of VWAP. Gave me a stop at 70, 69. Kind of weird spot here. I can probably go for another 500. We get to a high of 91 on this candle here. So if we get back above that, could still see something. The SPY looks like it's getting ready to turn down here, though. It's finally getting a big pullback, and Apple is definitely synced up with it. So kind of a tricky spot here. Close on a doji. See what happens. I don't know. Because SPY is definitely influencing what Apple's doing. God, ATVI is not turning around. Yeah, SPY turned around too. I don't know. Because of what the SPY was doing, it wasn't... I thought we might pull back a little more than that, but obviously if it's going to bounce, Apple's going to bounce too. I don't know. Just kind of... I think I'm okay letting that one go, because the SPY's a little overextended. GNX, very low volume. Found some strength. I don't know. It's such a... I'm finding myself not wanting to trade lower price stocks anymore just because they move so slow, they cost more commission. I mean, if I wanted to risk $100 on this trade, I'd be taking more than 1,000 shares, and I mean, that's like... It's like $15 in commission. XCL is losing it. ATVI... Still topping out up here. Looks like it's running into some trouble. As it should. I mean, it's definitely at a spot, but it's getting above it, and we're starting to hold above it. And there's still hidden buyers here. I mean, I would imagine this thing wants to pull back at some point, and when it does, it's probably going to be pretty ugly. I might just want to call it, because I made the mistake plenty of times with trades really early in the day. Okay, actually, yeah, now that I think about this, whenever I have these super early in the morning trades like this, I usually end up waiting until there's some kind of pullback, until I get out, and I'm not so sure that's the right move anymore, because each time it's made almost the exact same thing that it's doing now, where it would make like 2 red candles back to back or something, and then all of a sudden we just get this huge flush. You know, I mean, I would give away easily most of the gains, so I'm gonna actually raise my stop up here, so I'm actually gonna go to about 44 on this. Only 50 shares, so yeah, Apple lost it. Apple was a total fake out. Nvidia's trying. ATVI is just ridiculous here. It's just vertical. If I add liquidity, I get rebates, right? Lightspeed told me whenever I called them about it that I asked them, how do you get rebates? And they're like, well, if you place your order far enough away, then sometimes you have a chance of getting a rebate. So I have no idea what that actually means. So I mean, if I sometimes have a chance to do it, and if I place it far enough away, is it really even worth it? I mean, we're getting stupid overextended right now. I mean, people are just still... Oh, here we see something. Actually, I'm going to leave that in. That's going to be my new stop there. And it looks like we're going for it right now. Okay, all out. Fine with me. Apple. Apple had a big old fake out here. Got bought back up, but really low volume here. I'm actually feeling a short on this. The SPY is still moving up, but it's not exactly, I'm not gonna say it's not strong, but it still looks like it's due for a pullback here. And Apple having trouble with this 172. I think that if we can get a break above here, and that totally fails, there could be something on the other end here. Do I still think it's a good long? Yeah, maybe. Stop at 58. I mean, it goes either way. See what it does again here. If it wants to come back to view app or something. Seeing a lot of sideways in the FANG stocks here. Alright, Apple's possibly losing it. SPY is possibly losing it. ATVI came right back and looks like it's actually getting ready for 45 now. Yeah, I can't take Apple unless the SPY is confirming. So we'll see what happens here. So we got above the 90s. Wow. Closing below, volume kind of growing there a little bit. 5-minute chart looks really good on Apple still. I don't know, I'm just kind of stuck here. And I guess on this next push on SPY, Apple didn't get above it, so maybe it's actually weaker than I think it is. But does that mean it's good short? No, I don't think so. I don't think I want to short anything right now. Well, SPY's trying. It gave me a stop. 61, try and get it 91, so I gotta go with 300. Facebook's losing it. Netflix really strong. Baba being weird again. Tesla dropping, Nvidia sideways but slightly up. Well, now Apple's trying to hold higher here while the SPY's retreating. So looks like if the SPY's gonna lose it here and Apple's not gonna lose it, then once the SPY finally starts seeing some strength, maybe Apple's gonna start seeing some strength along with it. Pre-market doesn't tell me anything. Wow. ATVI above 45. Yeah, Apple's not losing it right now. I think there could be an entry above here. I can probably get as big as 350, but that's about it. If Apple's above 85, I'll get in. Or it could just lose it now, finally. Now it's going to give me another new stop loss, so that's good. So now it's switching back to 20 cents of risk here. I don't know. I'm not super thrilled about anything here. would rather not see it lose it, but I don't know. It's kind of ugly now. There's really nothing there. Still a bunch of possible setups here. The video is pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna have to wait for an after breakout because it's done really nothing. It hasn't given me any kind of direction here. 5-minute closes are all above VWAP, so I definitely like it more for a long. But to take it now for a long doesn't really make much sense. So I think we're gonna have to wait on the video. Baba, I guess kind of the same deal here, but Baba's different because it's got big legs up, big leg down, big leg up, slower down. So this might be the turn right here. This could, and it didn't reach as low. So what do I like? Stops at 39. Market in where? So I started to turn up here. If I see it on the tape, I'm in. Well, now that's a little troublesome. I don't know why SPY is like in the 60 here. This could be a problem. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of dumps right now in the Fang. Tick's also moving lower. SPY might lose it here. Start seeing some downside. Not shorting anything though. Oh wow. And Nvidia tried. Yeah, everything's kind of losing it. Alright, we'll come back in a bit. Alright, Nvidia is trying to get a little higher here, so we have failed breakdown, got bought back up, above VWAP. Now it looks like we're kind of failing here though. Really not good volume on this breakout. But at the same time here, I'm thinking it's because the SPY's having a little trouble around VWAP right now. So I'm just wanting to watch it. Might be something coming up in it. Five-minute looks really, really good for upside. I mean, look at these giant wicks here. It's not even really a triangle anymore. There's still nothing. Okay, finally got something going on here. So the SPY, for the past hour or so, just been slowly drifting lower. Finally caught a bid here. Started getting bought up here. Tick charts at the same time here. Found a little bottom here. All of a sudden, see this big squeeze higher. Start making new highs. Failed to make a new low. Made a new high. Made a new high. Hopefully not making a new low right now. But because of where the SPY is right here, it's looking like this 50 is going to be a really nice spot to look for something to get long. Because absolutely no stocks right now, no FANG stocks, no nothing looks good for a long right now besides the market itself. For the most part, things are just kind of consolidating underneath VWAP, not really looking good for anything. Now that I say that, maybe I should be looking for some shorts here, because if Tick does end up making a new low here, then I could be in some trouble. But if not, SPY might give me a really nice risk-reward scenario here. So one of the ticks making a new low right now, and And so is the other one. Okay, so this move up here might not actually be that strong. But I hate to just short it. Doesn't make any sense to just short it. So then the question is, which of the FANG stocks is good short? Maybe actually in Facebook here, this could be a pretty decent trap. Apple. Moving averages bother me. Yeah, Facebook isn't that terrible, so I think I'm gonna be looking at Facebook. Netflix isn't that bad either here. SPY is bouncing a little bit though. Yeah, tick made a new low, so I'm thinking we're going lower again. What about Tesla too? So I'm saying it's kind of really tricky right now. Tesla might be a breakout and look to enter in on the pullback scenario here. So Tesla is right at, okay, actually I am gonna look for a little pop above here and a short back underneath. This actually looks really nice. I think worst case scenario 39.60 maybe. I mean, let's have to see what happens. And then I can try and get a limit probably at 25, so risking about 40 cents. 250 shares on Tesla is really big, so I think that's almost a spread. I better go 200. No need to take away more than I need to here. SPY's bouncing from VWAP here. It is moving higher. Can't argue with price action, no matter what tick is telling me. Tesla might just be a decent long. See a nice squeeze again, just like we did here. But so far we're failing this. Yeah, it looks like, oh, SPY's failing too. Okay. I'm waiting to see something, anything here. I'm waiting for the SPY to tell me something. It's just kind of flat. We're just flatlining right now. And it's popping back up here, but starting to fail again. Gotta be patient. Gotta wait for that one trigger. Tesla's really slow, super low volume. So I need to make sure that I'm not forcing anything here. Alright, it's dropping. Uh-oh. Might have missed it. Shoot, here it goes. Ask stepping down. Damn, dude. There goes the SPY. God. God, I'm not gonna catch it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking the market. Somebody take me. Who's buying? Somebody bought. Alright, SPY's got this big downturn here. See if we can get some continuation. If not, stop is, yep, right at 60. Tick made a new low again here, but it looks like it's getting ready to turn up right now, so see what happens. It's Tesla, so I'm expecting it to take a while. It's amazing. It's all it takes is 200 shares and this thing shifts, you know, however much. The 5-minute looks great on Tesla. Yeah, tick failed to make a new high again here, maybe. Looking to take off at 50. It doesn't have that much room. Ooh, that's not a good sign. That's really not a good sign. Big seller there. That's gonna take a little bit to clear up. Somebody's though. Uh-oh. Wow. What is that? Well, that completely changes things here. Tick just made a new high again on that push. So now we are looking a little more bearish. I think if it gets back to my entry, I need to get out of this thing. 200 to cover. Let's see if I can get lucky here. Alright, now somebody asking somebody to buy from me. Now I need somebody to sell to me. Oh man, that's ugly looking. Tesla's just not going though. This is kind of interesting because now we're getting this huge push higher here, but Tesla's just not doing anything. Tesla's not following this at all. So that tells me I might still be in this. Yeah, this is a tough one. Okay. Well, that was very interesting. I don't see that too often, if ever. So I guess now I need to assume that I am in the right. But this 80 is being a problem here. We really need to break under this 80. See, it's been here the past few times now. If we can't get under this, then the market completely changed sentiment, like on a dime, really. So everything that was in my favor now is not so much. So if we don't get under this 80, I need to move my stop up. Just need to look to get out. There we go. It's 50. Need 50s. Really good volume though. I have to see what the market does too, because Tesla itself looks really weak right now. Buyers here. See if somebody takes them out. Somebody can take out those guys. Yep. Need the ask under. Yeah, it's close enough. I'll take it. I mean, I would expect to have problems right there at 37. If we get another break under, take some more. There. Next stop is 307.50. So we'll see. Netflix a little weak. Facebook a little strong. I can't really compare Tesla with any other stock. I mean, I don't really know what goes with Tesla. Like Facebook has Twitter, Nvidia has AMD. What does Tesla have? So if I turn it up a little bit here, Tesla got really good volume. I think I just need to let it give me a stop loss. I mean, but if the market's gonna turn strong again, then I really don't need to hold on to this that long, because why would I? Either way, good start to the trade. So just gotta sit on hands, stay away. That's what I'm saying. 400 shares move the price up. SPY looks ready for another upturn here. Tick is also doing the same thing right now. Either way, this is giving me a good new stop for sure. If I make another leg down. High is 61, so I'll go 64. Popping above right now. What's the SPY doing? Tick failed to make a new low. Things are starting to look a little more strong now. It might be time to get out of this. It is still just a low volume pullback, I guess. Let's see. I was in at 10, so I mean, really less than ideal risk reward trade. I mean, it was probably more of a one to one if anything. Coming in touch with the 9 here. We'll see what happens. I mean, Obviously, the next spot to hold is this 80. Just gotta stop thinking so much and debating. Just gotta let Tesla do its thing. Just let the stock do what the stock's gonna do. It's looking good for a new stop loss though, for sure. So 76. If we get another push down here, I'll change it. Looks like we are. Yes we is. Still good volume. Alright, now tick failed to make a new high. Wasn't looking for a second. We get a push below 308. I'm taking more. Five-minute looks really good on Tesla. Spread's tightening here. I might get ready for a push up. I think it's time to have it in. That's way too much of a limit. Yeah, go there. Yeah, we're getting ready to head lower again. Spread's tightening again. Hidden seller here. Something's funky with that 40. Tick failed to make a new high. Now it's kind of going sideways here. Might get ready for another leg down again. I'm liking how that 40's holding. Could be a new stop spot if we don't break above it. Need to see a push lower. That's what I'm talking about. 700 shares, this thing just gets stunted. Alright, we gotta get into the teens. There it is, there it is. Ask's gotta get under. Come on. Come on, man. So close. I need it under. Dude. was, but killing me. Figured I could get more than a penny underneath it. Maybe that was the wrong choice. Look at that volume. Super low volume pullback. I think we're still going. We're definitely gonna have trouble with that with this guy. And there's the SPY though. SPY pushing higher. Tick just barely went lower for a new low. It's at the point right now that it might make a new high or not. See what the SPY does. No, he's not there anymore. Where's that 70 at? Oh, what? Somebody got out. Somebody finally got out of their short. This is setting up for a really nice stop spot here. So I only hit 31, but I've seen it hit 37 and 38 a bunch of times. Which is kind of weird, because I guess nobody seems to be buying. Nobody's buying. We're going lower still. Under 90, we're looking good. Oh, come on. It's killing me. Just go. There we go. I want to see it snap something. 'Cause I know we can. Gotta click the button. Just gotta do it. Next stop is low day. Tick failed to make a new high. The SPY itself might actually be a decent short. Failed high, ticked above. Come back, really good volume over here. Tick making new lows right now. Yeah, we could see some more downside right now. I've seen it plenty of times though, where obviously we get these bearish signals and then all of a sudden big squeezes up. But this is looking pretty significant. All right, new low day on Tesla. Hidden buyer right underneath it. Now we're underneath him. Take some more off here. See a little bit more. 25 left to go for however long it ever wants to. Alright, that means if things are looking weak right now, I need to find a stock to short. What looks like a good short? Bobbitt just lost VWAP. Netflix is just losing it. There's not really too much going on right now. Tick split signals here. failed to make a new low on one, did make a new low on the other. Nasdaq made a new low, so tech is looking weaker. Yeah, Tesla should be struggling right where it is right now. It is right into a big daily spot. But there's really good volume into it, so I need to just be patient. I don't really see anything here. You need to move. SPY's still looking weak, but Apple's pretty much 1-to-1 with it. I don't really see anything anyway. Nothing here. Yeah, I really don't have anything. So I guess we're just gonna sit and watch Tesla. I was about to lose VWAP. I think a new low day push, I'm gonna get out the rest. Everything's still looking weak here. Do I want to short the SPY? It should be holding underneath 60 if it wants more downside. But the tick's blowing up right now. Yeah, stopped me out. Just made a new high too. So once again, bearish to bullish. Might be a possible long here. Have to come back. Okay, I think I'm watching Apple here. Market sentiment is changing into a little more bullish now. Just made new recent highs. Failed to make new lows. Looks like it's coming down right now though. Obviously Apple is too. But the SPY started looking like it was getting ready to make a run up here. Needs to start holding above that 60 in order for us to really see anything here. But so far, that just gave me a really good stop loss spot. Kind of an attempted break higher. Have to see what happens here in the next couple of moments. It'd definitely be an early entry right now if I got in. For shoot. Could easily be a failure here though. I mean, obviously this 40 is going to be a problem. Jeez, dude. Alright, nothing. Okay, so last chance for a trade here. Looking at Netflix, was wanting to see doing it exactly what it's doing right now. Really nice little breakout here. Great volume. Now I want to see this 357 start holding. That's going to be the big thing here. So it should take a few minutes, but obviously shouldn't take that long. It's tapped it once, tapped it twice here. See what happens. Looks like it's getting ready to do it again. The thing that kind of worries me though is the SPY here. So the SPY did find a bottom, finally started consolidating a little bit. Now we're just kind of moving straight up. So I mean, the pullback on this thing I would expect to be pretty significant. That's a lot of volume there too. It's got a low of 80. Definitely can't get huge. Maybe 40 cents. So about 250 is probably as big as I could look to get. This is only one test. It's gonna take more than that. So far it's good. SPY's just creeping up. Tick charts look great. Definitely looking bullish. Well, I'll come back if it continues doing it. Okay, it's right back down again. I think this is the time to do something. If it's time to do something here. Came up to this 50 again. Fell off a little bit. Definitely nothing wrong. I would like to see it get underneath and see what it does. All moving averages in my favor. This is definitely an A+ trade. The SPY is just inching higher. It still hasn't pulled back yet. I wanted to see more of a test than that. Alright, SPY's finally pulling down here. We gotta pull back. I think that's it. I'm gonna try and get in on this. Don't leave me. Jerk. Come on, man. I'll chase this thing up. Well, now I gotta hope for another pullback. We'll see where it stops. Still want to keep this 80 as my stop loss. Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe I can go tighter here. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna try and get something really tight. Try and get really big. SPY stalling out here. Ooh, tick is turning down. Might just see another big pullback here. Well, if it breaks 50, that's already what my first profit target would have been, so hopefully it doesn't break it. If it breaks it, the trade's over. And there it seems to go. Damn, dude. Well, that sucks. It's right there. I don't know. Pull the trigger, just sometimes it's what happens, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I think I'm going to call it on the day there. That is definitely enough for my second day back. I don't know. I felt like I read things very well today. ATVI, first trade I took on the day, super early. Had a nice little squeeze right at the open. Came back, started consolidating right around the view app. Had a little trap trader test. Popped right back up above. Got in 500 shares. Stop loss just underneath. This is the only mistake I made on the trade. Just emotional. Take some off because it moved really fast. It's just it wasn't at my profit target, it wasn't at anything, so I took the rest off my profit target. I think I took about 250, what originally should have been half of my position at my first profit target, and then took a little more off as we went along. Took a little more off again, and then finally got all out a little early. Did end up moving a little higher, but I mean it was right at a spot that I expected there to be resistance, and it looked like there was, so whatever, take the trade off. Walk away, we'll go on to the next one. So then Tesla was the next trade that I took. Tesla was actually a pretty good one too, because the market was fairly strong, I guess, and then all of a sudden the market went sideways and drifted lower. Tesla ended up really doing the same thing, so really weak open, came back up to view up, had a nice little squeeze higher, totally lost it again, came back up to view up again, and looking at this 309.60 level, just previous resistance, just kind of failing to get above, really low volume on this pullback in here after it failed. So just look for some more continuation short. So this was at about 10:30, and the SPY at 10:30 really wasn't helping nor hurting, so really nothing too much to speak of there. Just took it off where I should be taking it off from. It took a little bit, but stuck with. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. I was getting mixed signals from tick. It kept showing bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish. So once it got up here, I was trying to get a limit order to get all out because the the SPY was popping up right here. So I was like, okay, well, I took this trade whenever things looked really bearish, to the start here, and then all of a sudden they completely reversed on me and looked bullish. So I expected Tesla to kind of squeeze me out. So I tried to get out close to my entry, but what ended up happening is nothing ended up happening. Tesla just didn't have any buyers, so I took off my limit order, and that's a good thing I did because I finally got the move I was looking for. Looks like I took off 50, took off another 50 on the break of this, and then held on to the rest for some more. Ended up getting underneath the whole number, took some more off, and then took some more off once it made a new low day push. So, again, Tesla trade was fantastic. Still a little upset about Netflix, but I guess it is what it is. It doesn't really seem to be doing too much of anything anyway. Just another pullback here, and this looks like the SPY finally is starting to pull back. Either way, that's going to be it for me on the day. I need to just call it, walk away. I know I made some decent money. I think I'm up like 300 bucks. Wow, no, that's $470 right there. Jeez, did not expect it to be that much, not at all. Always a nice purse to have. So that's gonna be it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully find some more good stuff. I think we're looking pretty good this week for some more movement because we're getting above these areas that are really significant and starting to see some stuff going on. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun this week. So we'll see what happens. Be back later.